absolutely nothing to help me out tonight. My truck drove like shit, and the crew did absolutely nothing to help me out tonight. My crew did absolutely nothing to help me out tonight. My truck drove like shit.
Does it help any at all that you have the bonus points coming in here, coming out of this race?
Just here so I don't get fined.
Any other race?
I'm just here so I don't get fined.
Careful. How about the heat? What effect did the heat have on you? No fine out there the whole time?
Any thoughts that you're going to a place where you won?
You bitch.
Talent. That's about it. My pit crew did absolutely nothing to help me out tonight. My truck drove like shit.
Oh, that's a good one right there. Here we go. I'm finna point. Ready? Hold your breath. Somebody take a little water.
What happened there with the 53 there late?
52, get it right. Don't know.
How did that impact your car?
Killed it.
What did you think? Were you happy that you were able to come back after the early damage?
Nope.
Or what happened there at the beginning of the race?
I'm just here so I don't get fined.
Careful. How about the heat? What effect did the heat have on you? No fine out there the whole time?
Any thoughts that you're going to a place where you won last year, Richmond?
Nope, can't pass there.
You feel okay about your chances overall?
Don't care.
Does it help any at all that you have the bonus points coming in here, coming out of this race?
Just here so I don't get fined.
Do you feel like if you had been able to get the top 10, I'm answering the dumbest questions over and over again. Am I good?
We're waiting for NBC. We got NBC coming for you. Yep.
At the beginning, I couldn't get in here. Huh?
What's up, Bristol? Oh, y'all are so loving. Thank you. Kyle Busch, driver of the number 18 Double Mint Camry. Rick, ready to win it again.
You bitch.
Brad Keselowski, driver of the Penske Racing Dodge. Kyle Busch is...
Incident starting with Bristol. And Tony, are people making too much about the on-track stuff, or there may be some hidden frustrations over the fact you haven't won yet this year?
There's no hidden frustrations. I think the people that are blowing it out of proportion are, Mike Joy and Larry McReynolds and Darrell Waltrip in the booth. Nobody else has been complaining about it. But Rusty and I talked when we saw each other, 2 days ago at the airport, and we were just kind of laughing about it and shook hands and went on. And the Darrell and Mike Joy and McReynolds, it's like you keep watching the screen waiting on Tattoo to come by in his little white tuxedo welcoming everybody to Fantasy Island.
Maddie, ask Tony. Tell him this is a reality show. And, what we just talk about, I told him this the other night when I was talking to him. We just talk about what we see, and the one thing we see is a common denominator of him involved with a lot of other folks. So, I mean, we're not picking on him. We're just telling what we see.
You serious?
DW says, Tony, that he's not picking on you. He just is seeing what the video shows.
Yeah, I know. Darrell's memory kind of gets a little screwed up sometimes. I guess he forgets that with all the rule changes he wants NASCAR to make, he forgets that if they changed the rules and took the Champions Provisional away, he wouldn't have been able to race the last 2 years. So. I know Darrell's doing what he has to do at his job, but I think there's a lot of times what you see on the screen isn't the whole total story, and I think they've done a real good job in the booth of blowing things way out of proportion like they normally do. I guess that's probably what they need for ratings, which I think our sport's doing a pretty good job of ratings without having to butcher up.
$1 in the trailer. People were supposed to stay out of the fucking pit areas, we heard, not to come in the fucking trailer.
Fucking Ford right out fucking front, buddy. I'll fuck you up.
Well, he'll leave.
Everybody
We're
just
leaving.
leave and we'll take care of this. Just everybody leave, please.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
Just a good old boy, never meaning no harm. Beats all you never saw, been in trouble with the law since the day they was born. Straightening the curves, yeah, flattening the hills. Someday the mountain might get 'em, but the law never will. Making their way the only way they know how. That's just a little bit more than the law will allow. Making their way the only way they know how. Yeah. That's just a little bit more than the law will allow. I'm a good old boy. You know my mama loved me, but she don't understand. They keep her showing my hands and not my face on TV.
Yeah, I want to really thank NASCAR. I mean, I'm sure all that debris on the apron was really important to get off of there. You know, it would have taken them 2 minutes just to stop the line and let everybody that was out there at least finish their runs, and then throw the yellow if you want to go out there and clean the debris up on the apron that nobody's running on anyway. But you know, and if their excuse is that they didn't know for sure if it was on the racetrack or not, maybe they ought to find more people put around the racetrack. You know, since Brian France is making billions of dollars, maybe he can afford to pay somebody to put around the outside of the racetrack and watch and make sure we got stuff out there, because they basically just screwed us out.
That's why he always gets wrecked. Bristol and a couple other racetracks. Those are guys riding with his name. Second of all, you got to take advantage of the opportunity. If he's points racing, you can't crowd a guy that's running. I'm on the bottom. I'm all the way to the apron. So I'm doing everything I can. Then after the checkered flag, he wants to run into me. So I run him into the fence. So Danny says, look, he ain't got to fix it. Well, maybe he needs to take his little ass over there and fix his race cars if he wants to keep wrecking. So he needs to learn a lesson.
The kid's an idiot. He wins one Busch race and he's a cup driver now. He's done stupid stuff all year. You know, he took us out at Talladega twice in a half a lap and kept us from finishing the race, and
Hung on my right rear quarter panel all the way down the front straightaway and gave the win to the 88 car. He slowed us down so much, he had no idea the 88 car was coming. And the 88 just drove right by both of us on the outside because Brian Vickers was trying to slow both of us down. Just stupid. If he would have ran his own line up at the top of the track and I would have ran my own line down at the bottom of the track, it could have been a battle between us two. But unfortunately, you race for the idiots, and you know, I guess you'll have that sometimes.
Just disappointing that you got somebody old like that's retired and should be retired the way he drives. It's just ridiculous.
And you were racing him pretty aggressively for 9th place in the turns before that. Do you think he had any reason to be ticked off at you?
I only hit him in turn 1 when he cut across my nose, so I don't think there was any reason other than him just being bipolar and having anger issues. So, well, I mean, you can look up, you can Google Tony's story. You'll see all kinds of things he's done. Look it up on YouTube, everything else. Quite the guy.
Yeah, I'm okay. You know, Ricky was pushing. He didn't do anything wrong. It's just my fault. You know, we had a really fast Miller Lite Ford, and you know, Dave, I'm just not wrecking enough people. I need to wreck more people so they'll stop throwing bad blocks, and that's what's happening to me on the plate track. So, you know, everybody that's watching, all them drivers out there, throw another bad block. I mean, I'm just going to drive through you and wreck you. So look out and Talladega.
acknowledge that the safety record of the car of tomorrow is part of the reason that they're able to loosen the rules and let you have at it on the track a little bit. I asked Dale Jarrett about that, and he said that maybe the fans have turned off a little bit because NASCAR is too safe now. Do you feel like it's too safe out there? That maybe fans like the danger a little bit? That was his view.
Well, I could say that the media center is getting boring in here and it's too safe because you guys got 4 legs on your chairs. So we can start sawing legs off. What do you think about that? You like that idea? Are you paying attention? What do you think?
I'm more interested in what you think.
Well, I'm interested in what you're thinking now. And then I'll have a direction of where I think I want to go with this.
I'm not.
No, do you really? I don't think fans that watch NASCAR want to watch their drivers get hurt. So, no. You're leading the category today so far. Just wanted you to know you're leading.
Let's go to Tom, Ken Willis, and
race. They said he was sick. So I guess whatever medicine he's taking makes him hallucinate because he needs 3 lanes to get around somebody on the racetrack.
My frustration is Kyle has never showed his face in the garage in 10 years. He's an analyst, but it's not a very informative one because he doesn't know anything. So.
You serious?
My beef with Kyle is he has a lot of opinions about a lot of drivers, but he's never once talked to any of them. So, to be an analyst, you got to be in the trenches, finding out the stories. I got here on hard work and winning. I didn't get here like he got here.
Well, today you had a few choice words for Kyle Petty in defense of Tony's rookie driver, Danica Patrick. This is Petty on the right side of the screen. He works the summer races as an analyst for TNT. And a few weeks ago, when asked about Stewart's new teammate, Petty fired back that Danica isn't a real race car driver. About his rookie driver.
How would you grade that transition? How's it gone?
It depends on whether you talk to Kyle Petty or you talk to anybody else.
Did you take that personally?
Yeah, definitely, because her rookie season, she's got more talent than he ever had.
This is the greatest answer I've ever heard.
Man, I tell you, I am so sorry. I forgot it was the Kyle Busch show. After we came in and knocked our fender in, which was unnecessary, and then started crying like a little baby. And I asked him if he'd just give me a minute to get out. We could talk about it like men. If he wanted to fight, that's fine with me. And as soon as I got out, he ran off. And it's a shame that it went down like that. I mean, we were racing hard.
Burns came up with.
Well, Tony, what angered you at the end of the race? What did you take issue with?
What the hell do you think I was mad about? Dumb little runs us clear down to the infield. He wants to about everybody else, and he's the one that drives like a little. I'm gonna bust his ass. Bust his ass. Bust his ass.
There's been no wreck. I mean, does that amaze you? Have you ever seen anything like that?
David, only you'd think about stuff like that. I don't know about what you think of during the race, but I try to figure out how to win the race and make my car go fast. I don't sit there and think of that petty crap that you think of.
As an owner, is there any possibilities of hanging up this silly driving habit and just
give that mic away? You don't even deserve to have that mic right now. What the hell's wrong with you?
Wait,
climb over this counter and come beat your ass.
Yeah.
So
I
that's the worst question I've heard all week.
I think you're racing every night this week.
Yeah, I think you missed that part. I don't know.
Go ahead, Bob. Bob,
come on, let's see if they're going to fight. I want to see this.
A little discussion. A few little words here. He's like, hey, dude, one of us is going to win.
Oh, here we go. Nothing wrong with controversy.
Well, you need to get the helmets off.
What happened there with the 53 there late?
52, get it right. Don't know.
How did that impact your car?
Killed it.
What did you think? Were you happy that you were able to come back after the early damage to your car? What happened there at the beginning of the race?
I'm just here so I don't get fined.
You bitch.
How about the heat? What effect did the heat have on you? Fine out there the whole time?
Any thoughts that you're going to a place where you want?
You bitch.
Last year at Richmond.
Nope, can't pass there.
You feel okay about your chances overall?
Don't care.
Does it help any at all that you have the bonus points coming in here, coming out of this race?
Just here so I don't get fined.
Do you feel like if you had been able to get the top 10,
I'm answering the dumbest questions over and over again. Am I good? We're waiting for NBC. We've got NBC coming for you. Yep.
At the beginning, I couldn't get in here.
And he's just a dip. You know, I mean, the way he races, I don't know how he's ever won a championship, and I'm just sick and tired. I mean, that's why everybody's fighting him and running him down, and you know, your emotions are high. That was a huge race for us. So proud of my team, and I'm proud of Jimmy Johnson for winning that race, not letting that little, you know what, win that race. Oh my God, there wasn't any conversation. You can't have a conversation with him. I mean, you know, he beats his own drum, gets himself in this position himself, and he's got to pay the consequences. And you know, I'm gonna race him the same way he races me, but.
Well, Dak, here's the deal. I'm the best there is, plain and simple. I mean, I wake up in the morning, I piss excellence, and nobody can hang with my stuff. You know, I'm just a big, hairy American winning machine. If you ain't first, you're last. You know what I'm talking about? That phrase is trademark, not to use it outside for this.